A banger.
Real
Let's hear the banger, Ernesto.
Banger.
Certified.
I don't say this to a lot of guys, but bang away.
Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Okay, go.
Meeting adjourned.
I need that. I got everything I needed.
Jeremy, I know you got a lot of tattoos.
Ernesto, yes I do.
I like tattoos.
Okay.
You have one.
I do.
Was.
I have a lot internally.
Was.
Can't see them. What was your first tattoo and why did you get that?
Good question. Well, my first tattoo was the god-awful, ugly yin-yang that means absolutely nothing to me on my back shoulder.
See it. You gotta
It
see
was
it.
my
Let's see
18th
it.
birthday. I was dating the pastor's daughter, and she bought it for me.
Oh, wow.
And when I came home, I was told, Jeremiah, that is the mark of Satan. This big glob of horridness. It's just, it was god awful. The guy was like getting pissed at me. I couldn't make up my mind. It was my first tattoo. I just turned 18 that day, and I was like, you know what? I'm already going to the Marine Corps. I'm sorry, Ma. You can suck it. I'm getting tattooed. I've always loved tattoos, and for me, they all tell a story. And that's probably about the only clip art besides that. Everything else is. This, yeah, I had this done probably about a month or so. Not all of it, but the majority.
Ink, that's clean.
Yeah, no, the guy was great.
Man, that's amazing.
Can I put my shirt back on, or do I?
What's the one on your chest then?
Which one?
It's like
So it's
13.
not one thing.
No, there was the first one when I got out of the Marine Corps. I got my name tapes. I was so happy to get out. I was like, Maury, U.S. civilian. So I got that done, and then I got my life motto done. Let doubt and failure fuel your fire. Attain your dreams. Rest when you're dead. And then I got the sparrows across. It says one nation under God. And then I think I just put the rest of it together the last month. 10 hours.
And then it became like these.
And then, yep, I just threw it all together.
James.
Yes.
You heard?
Other things.
Right, amongst other things. How old were you when you first burnt somebody's hair?
When I first burned it,
Deep. Way to go, deep. Yeah.
He went for it.
17,
At 17? Okay.
when I was in beauty school, and I did it intentionally.
Oh!
My stepmother. And she never came back.
Nice.
Wow.
It's not a lot of a truck.
Takes
What you
time.
got, Hex?
Okay, mine's not as deep as that. But and it's the same question for both of you. I'll ask you first. How do you compromise? Are you pretty good at compromise? Is it something you've had to face a lot in your life?
I'm married. I'll leave it at that. I have 2 cats living in my house, whom I love now. Little Juju's and Chasems, but
Chase him.
Chasem, she's my little fat cat. She's my pet
You just
kitty.
won everybody's heart with Chasems.
So, what was the first one's name? Doodoo Bird and Chasems?
Doo-doo. Yeah, that was pretty close. Her name is Judith. She's about she's full grown and she's about this big, and she kind of looks like a little Siamese kitty. She's very people oriented. For the love of I'd had to, and all I'd done is when I'd seen a cat, I would shake them. And then I end up marrying a wife that has kitties, so took some work, but now they snuggle.
I think you should rethink the name Judith back to Doodoo Bird. But we can compromise.
You can take that up with Robin since we live in the same state.
Robin, yes. Yeah, I'll call
They're her
Robin.
kitties.
Okay, compromise, yes, but depends on what. There are some things in life worth standing up for. I don't care what it is. Sometimes you have to go against the grain. But 9 times out of 10, I'm for the group.
Good.
Amanda, any questions?
You said you were
You didn't. I was ready.
She fired.
Ernesto asked you about being a hairstylist, and you said you are amongst other things. What are
I'm
those other
also
things?
a crown-wearing, sash-earning, 5-inch heel trotting drag queen. And I brought it with me.
What's your drag name?
My drag name is Fifi Frost, the illegitimate daughter of Jack Frost and Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, because Santa only comes once a year.
Josh,
That was some thought.
Certainly.
just went up. Like that.
Yeah.
When is the next one? This week.
We need
One
another boy
less show
less.
just got real.
I would love to choreograph and put together a boylesque show
No.
to
No, that's
end
fine. I'm fine.
all shows.
Okay. Oh, you said to end.
No,
So we
no,
gotta
no.
have like a couple in between, and then we'll have like that
No,
last
not
one.
to end, but to take it to the next level.
Yes.
We have the talent.
We have Blanco
Tomorrow.
Chocolate here.
This guy's been waiting for it for a while.
Tomorrow.
I did my show.
What?
Shit, that's right.
another.
No, that was no. That was a
That was
script
your
thing.
That was your
You're
not done, honey.
Thank you.
Blanco says you're not done.
Sandra Cheeks
Do I now?
comes whenever is needed.
Well, something I think
Gonna be in this
awesome.
one and count too.
James, we can't hear you. 1 second, guys.
Something I think would be awesome. I have a one-woman show, and it's an evening with Fifi and friends. We could charge what we do, $50 a head. They come in, they bring their own alcohol. What they don't drink, we keep, and we perform.
I love it.
I've never
Done.
I've never in my life lip sync. We sing live, my troupe. We had rehearsals, we had production numbers. We did it a freaking show, not this crap they do now where they just get up and model.
Oh, you are so feisty about this. I want to see
I know. I want to see a little something. Something.
He is like, I have no bull.
Can we like pick a show
Tomorrow. Nice.
Tomorrow night?
So that's not enough time for production.
I have specific instructions doing tomorrow, and Miss Bella, I have many hours. And y'all, I would ask that you just kind of leave us be when we're back here on the back patio thingy. Where is it?
Right here.
Because we have work to do. And I want to do the reveal in front of everybody, and I want y'all to see just how freaking good I am at what I do. And what I had to wait on, Miss Bella, was the permission for me to pull out because I have a buttload of it, and I want to do your face as well.
Oh yes, praise God, thank you.
No
I wondered
pun
why
intended.
you had no eyebrows.
You can prove that.
You noticed
I was like,
with this masculine body,
draw again.
it's hard to believe, I know. But yeah, I draw them
Yeah.
when they're needed.
Got it.
I feel your pain.
Awesome. Next
So
one.
it's good. Thank you. A makeover for Bella.
Amanda, did you have a question for this end?
I do.
Boys wanted a makeover.
Can you please tell us one of your strengths, something that we wouldn't know about you that we're like, oh, really? So not like a physical strength or you're just good at this, like a just some socially something.
I would say probably my one of my greatest strengths is owning a business. I've got to go into a lot of different households, and when you look like this, you got to be able to read people. And I think one of my best strengths is to just read people and be able to diffuse situations before they escalate. Because in my job, I got to do that if I want to sell a job. I've got guys that depend on me, and that for me, I usually make light of a situation. A lot of people think I'm intimidating looking, but I'm not the fighting kind of guy. You push me, I'll fight, but I can usually settle things with words versus any kind of physical threat, anything
Well,
like that.
in my view, you are extremely kind, and I think you have a heart of gold.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's very kind.
Neil Young.
And I might have misheard this, but I heard you're a Tea Party member?
I am a Tea Party guy. I do affiliate with that. I really don't like, I guess, the classifications and affiliations anymore. My passion is America. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, liberal, whatever, Tea Party guy. I'm just sick of people that are out for themselves. I'm sick of seeing our country go to waste with just people going me, 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 money, money, money. I would like to see a leader that actually has America at his heart. That's where I stand. I stand for the good of the nation versus the good of the one or the 1%.
I have a question for both ends of the table. Tell us about your first ever job.
My very first job was at McDonald's. My parents at an early age, and it was when they had those disgusting neon green polyester things and the white hat that I could not make cute anyway. I tried. And minimum wage was $3.15 an hour.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Well, like my first job or when I started working for money?
Oh, that sounds
Okay.
so bad.
I didn't say the corners area. I wasn't working the corners for money.
First money job.
Again, don't knock it till you try it.
That's also true.
Kudos, dude.
When I was 7, my parents moved from the Detroit area and we moved to northern Michigan where they were kind of both from. And once I learned at 8 years old how to mow lawn, I was getting paid $2 an hour to mow lawn, and from there it went to taking the little old neighbor lady, her mail every day, watching soaps with her after I got off the school bus, and then shoveling her driveway, and then it went from that to doing her yard push mowing about 1.5 acres, 2 acres, and then the neighbor there. So I did that. I tried applying for my first, I guess, real job at 12, but they wouldn't take me because I was too young. So I had to wait till I was 14, and then I worked for a little family diner that was like a 50s, 60s joint that did barbecue. And from 14 to 18 till I left for the Marine Corps, that's what I did. And started out as a cook, moved up to a busboy, also did a line cook, and then back and forth between the line cook and the busboy.
Cool, man.
I got a question for you guys.